Well, former UBS CEO, veteran Joe Grano says you really want to fix the VA problems, then, to the senator's point, let the incoming secretary do what he has to do, assuming he's approved, and Joe, they're not expecting problems in that regard. Just come in there, guns a-blazing.
Well, at least you have an executive with very good experience. I mean, coming from a CEO-ship of a company that's in size, the top 15 in the world.
Now they're scrutinizing that record and saying whether it was all up to speed. But I almost consider any CEO in the private world that was handling a multi-gazillion-dollar institution comes in with a lot.
I don't think you get to where he was without exemplifying some professionalism.
Do you think he got that guarantee from the president? I have a feeling, Joe, knowing you as I have over the years, if you were being considered for that job, you would say, Mr. President, I want to do this, 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 and this. Did this guy, you think, do that?
I don't know him well enough to answer, but my guess is no. But you're right. I would have said I'd only take the job with the following conditions. He has to have...
And you would never get it.
Well, maybe not. But he has to have the authority to set performance measurement standards. He has to have the ability to fire. Don't forget, this is an institution of over 315,000 employees, and 2/3 of which are unionized. It's a union. And you need somebody with experience who's dealt with unions in the past. And that's not typically the government.
All right, so you also have to get the troops energized there, because there are a lot of good people there. And to this whistleblower's case, he passed up bonuses for himself because he found the system outrageous, how they were rewarding those bonuses. But so there's some good eggs there. I'm convinced of that. But then how does someone like you, who's a good eye for talent, nurture that, reward that, reflect that, try to make that contagious and not all the other bad stuff?
Well, let's agree that you have to have the right culture. And the only thing that changes culture quickly is agony and pain. There's plenty to go around in the VA right now. So what I would do is I'd bring my management team in and start with the following premise. We're going to be client-centric and solution-based. We know who the client is, the veterans. So what are the solutions that are required here? And you are either on board or not. If you're not, get out of the room. I'll throw you down a flight of stairs. You have to coalesce and keep focus on who the client is. It's the only way you rectify the skins and shirts mentalities in big organizations.
All right, well, the throw them down the stairs option is probably the reason why you were not considered for this.
I'm glad I wasn't.
Joe Grano always calls them like he sees them. We all know, by the way, the House